So I wanted to briefly discuss what is feminine energy and why is it important. I think as women, it's something that we struggle with because we're taught to shut down our emotions and our feelings and think with our mind and be rational. But when it comes down to it, uh, that's what makes us women. That's what makes us who we are. And, you know, many times we're told to, think with your mind, not your emotions. Or, you're letting your emotions get the best of you. But that's something that, like I said, is what makes us women who we are, and it's okay. So I want to give you permission to embrace your femininity. And I know that is something that can be awkward. And what does that even mean? And how does that even relate to me? And how do I even know if that's something that I'm struggling with? So first, a couple signs. Are you tired all the time? Are you burnt out? Are you stressed? Do you feel like life is controlling you and you don't control it? Those are a few different ways of showing that you're not operating in your feminine energy as a woman. And so if that's something that you're wanting to change and no longer feeling overwhelmed and tired, then you've got to flick that switch and start finding ways that you can operate in your feminine energy and what that means to you. Feminine energy is being in creativity and joy and in flirting and having fun and surrendering. That's a big one for me, is surrendering. So being able to have space and movement and embracing how I'm feeling inside. It's not so much what's going through my head, like how do I really feel within my body? What is behind those thoughts that I'm having, and not so much the thoughts themselves. So I'm going to share a few ways that I have been able to drop into my feminine energy and have been able to work on this within myself. One of those, a big one, especially here lately, is getting dressed up. Doing my hair and makeup. It's not full on, whatever makes you feel good, even if it's just throwing on a little bit of mascara and lip gloss and running with it. Throwing something on instead of sweatpants. That's been my challenge for this week for myself, is getting dressed up for work every day instead of just throwing on t-shirt and sweatpants. Number 2 is to take time for yourself. Take 10 minutes, just sit within yourself. Don't be on your phone. You can journal. You can just sit outside and listen to the birds and, watch a sunset. Just take a few minutes to be in yourself and feel the feelings that you're feeling. What's going through your mind and your emotion. Like, what are you really thinking about, and why are you thinking about it? Like, what's deep down the root of that, thing that you're questioning or contemplating, or all of that. And number 3, this is one that's my favorite, is to be creative. Find one creative project that you can do, whether it's big or small. I've done several different ones, from just putting some flowers outside, or to rearranging my room with things that I already had. So it didn't cost me anything. It just took up some my time, and I was just able to be creative with the things that I already had. Coloring, like, there's so many fun things that you can do to be creative that doesn't cost money, or doesn't even take a lot of resources either. So to recap real fast, get dressed up, do something that makes you feel pretty, and take time for yourself and be creative. So I hope that's a few you know, short little things that you can start incorporating into your life that will help you feel more feminine, more girly, and to embrace the carefree side of you.